My name is Misaki, and I'm a full-time housewife. I live with my husband, Daiki, and my mother-in-law, but our cohabitation is not going well at all.
It's cloudy today. This gloomy weather is just like this house.
Here we go again.
Hey, don't sigh in this already gloomy house. The reason the house is dark is because you two are so gloomy. Instead of sighing, why don't you say something funny for a change?
Even if we do, you've never found anything funny before.
Oh my, are you blaming me for your dullness? I knew you two were hopeless, but I didn't realize you were this bad. At this rate, it might start raining inside the house tomorrow.
Oh, great. I hope we don't have any leaks.
It would be a hassle to wear a raincoat inside the house.
What are you talking about? That was just a metaphor. Taking it literally. You two really are hopeless.
Oh, is that so? I didn't know. That's amazing. You have such a great sense of humor.
Please don't try to get through this with insincere compliments.
My mother-in-law divorced her ex-husband due to his infidelity and has been single ever since. It seems she's been deceived by several men after that, leading her to dislike men entirely. As a result, Daiki, her own son, was raised with neglect. Initially, Daiki and I lived alone together, while my mother-in-law lived with her own parents. We didn't plan on living together, but…
Please, my parents passed away, and I have nowhere to go. Let me live with you.
Living together. This is too sudden, and it's impossible. Ask my sister.
Of course I did. But she refused, and besides, she lives far from here. I have no one else to rely on but you two.
Try consulting the municipal office. They might be able to offer some welfare support.
The municipal office. After all my pleading, how could you be so cruel? Please, don't leave me alone.
Mother-in-law. After Daiki's grandparents both passed away, my mother-in-law asked to live with us. Daiki has an older sister, Aya, and we thought she would live with her. However, after my mother-in-law's tearful plea, we couldn't strongly refuse, and thus, we began living together. Since then, she has continuously made snide remarks about how we're inferior to Aya, even when our daughter Sakura was born a few years later.
Mom, now that your grandchild is born, could you at least come see her at the hospital?
Even if you two have a child, well…
Mom, don't say it like that.
More importantly, Hikaru-chan was just born recently. I need to go buy baby gifts for her. Oh, I can't wait to see her.
My mother-in-law didn't celebrate Sakura's birth at all, and it left me feeling uneasy. However, she showered Aya's son, Hikaru, with luxurious baby products, which highlighted the disparity and caused me more distress. Several years have passed, and Sakura is now 4 years old. On this particular day, Aya had some errands to run, so Hikaru was staying over at our house.
Hikaru-kun, it's been a while. Let's go play over there.
Yay! Let's play. Let's play.
Oh no, I have some errands to run too.
Is that so? Then go ahead. I'll look after them.
I'm sorry, then at least let me prepare lunch.
It's fine, I can handle that. Just go quickly.
Thank you, then I'll be off. You too, be good, okay?
Okay. I'll be a good girl.
Got it. I'll be good too.
So, I left the house, but by the time I finished my errands and returned home, it was already evening. As I thought about what to make for dinner. I'm home. Huh? It's unusually quiet. Wait, Sakura.
Mommy. Mommy. Why?
Why are you alone? Where are Grandma and Hikaru?
After lunch, they said they were going to the park and told me to stay home. They said I was a bother and left together. I was so lonely.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
I'm back, oh Misaki. You're home?
Mother-in-law. Why did you leave Sakura behind?
Isn't it obvious? I don't care about the grandchild you gave birth to.
What do you mean you don't care? Sakura is your grandchild just like Hikaru.
How many times do I have to tell you? Feeding your daughter is a waste of money. In contrast, Hikaru has Aya's genes and will surely grow up to be an impressive and intelligent child. It's clear where the money should be spent, isn't it?
That's…
The child born from you and Daiki won't amount to anything. You should try to be more like Aya, right, Hikaru?
My mother-in-law said this while conspicuously patting Hikaru's head. Seeing that, I felt like I didn't care about anything anymore. Sakura, what would you like to eat? You must be hungry.
A big omelette.
That sounds delicious. Let's go out and eat right now. Come on, Hikaru, you can come too.
Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing going out with just the three of you? If Hikaru's going, then I'm coming too.
I don't care about your meals anymore. You can eat whatever you like by yourself.
What? How dare you talk to me like that? You're so insolent for a daughter-in-law.
I don't need to hear that from someone who abandons her grandchild. I will never cook for you again.
What did you say? Getting angry over something so trivial. You really are hopeless compared to Aya.
Yes, I'm hopeless, so I can't cook for you anymore. So just accept it and eat alone at home.
Do you really think it's okay to treat your mother-in-law like this? Know your place as a daughter-in-law.
With all due respect, as a grandmother who can't even take care of her grandchild, I think this is the right attitude to take.
Are you declaring war on me with that attitude and those words?
Oh, if you need to confirm it, you're surprisingly hopeless too, aren't you?
Don't joke around. Fine, if that's how it is, I have my own plans. I'll show you what happens when you anger a mother-in-law who lives with you.
I had never talked back before, so when I did, my mother-in-law flew into a rage. Then, in the next moment,
Hey. What do you think you're doing to Misaki and Sakura?
Leaving Sakura behind is absolutely unacceptable.
Wah! You scared me. What are you two doing here?
I heard a telepathic cry for help from the two of them, so I left work to come here.
Wait, hold on. I didn't hear about any telepathy.
Good thing I gave Hikaru an emergency phone.
Yeah, even you, sis, don't have telepathy.
Yeah, I called Mom because Sakura was all alone and sad. I asked her to come help.
What? Hikaru, when did you?
Thanks, Hikaru. And I got the message from Aya, so I left work early to come here. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sakura. Are you okay?
Yeah. Thank you, Daddy. Aya-chan. Hikaru-kun too.
with Aya and Daiki's sudden appearance, my mother-in-law seemed to realize she was in a bad position.
Wait. You're all making a big deal out of nothing. I just went out to play with Hikaru. It wasn't an emergency worth leaving work over.
You left Sakura at home alone. That's definitely an emergency.
Kids this age, staying home alone isn't unusual.
It absolutely is unusual. Have you seen the news? There are always stories about kids getting into trouble.
Exactly. Sakura has never stayed home alone before. What if something had happened?
I'm telling you, you're all overreacting. When I was her age, it was normal to stay home alone. People today are just overprotective. You need to trust kids more.
Trusting kids and ensuring their safety are completely different things. If anything had happened, I would have made you suffer the same way.
Why didn't you take Sakura with you? Hikaru and Sakura are both well behaved. There wouldn't have been any problem.
Oh, that's easy. Like I told Misaki earlier, I didn't take her because any child from Misaki and Daiki is bound to be trouble.
What? Are you out of your mind?
I'm perfectly sane and completely serious. I didn't want to go to the park with an unpredictable disaster waiting to happen.
Stop it. Sakura is our pride and joy. She's a smart and good kid. Don't insult her any further.
Insult? I'm just stating facts. Considering safety, it's clear I'm in the right.
Listening to you is making me sick. She's your grandchild too. Why can't you treat her equally?
The same grandchild? Oh, Aya, that's nonsense. Aya's child is far superior and much cuter. But as for Sakura, I can't see anything cute about her at all.
As my mother-in-law gave Sakura a cold, disdainful glance, Aya.
What's with that look? Is that how you look at your grandchild, your family? Unbelievable. I'm cutting ties with you, Mom. Hikaru won't see you anymore.
What? How did it come to this? I didn't say anything bad about you two.
Do you think that makes it okay? You hurt people without a second thought and don't even realize it's wrong. That's why your presence is a bad influence on Hikaru. We're cutting you off.
Me, a bad influence? I've been nothing but kind to Hikaru.
You can't treat people differently based on your personal preferences. That's also a bad influence. I can't deal with this any longer.
I've reached my limit too. We're cutting ties and ending this cohabitation.
What? Daiki, what are you saying?
It's the right decision. Sakura's been put in danger.
Danger? Nothing happened to Sakura.
It's too late if something does happen. I can't trust you anymore.
Number, you can't mean that.
You begged to live with them, and this is how you repay them? It's absurd.
Yeah, it's absurd. This whole situation has been absurd. We should have done this sooner. Misaki, Sakura, I'm so sorry.
No, thank you for making this decision.
Daddy, I'm so glad you came. And you stood up for Mommy.
Thank you both so much.
When we told my mother-in-law that we were cutting ties and moving out, she truly panicked.
Wait. I'll apologize for everything. Just don't end our cohabitation.
It's too late for apologies. We're ending this arrangement for good.
Don't say that. I'll fix everything I did wrong.
Why are you so desperate? You inherited this house from Grandpa, right? Living alone shouldn't be a problem.
Well, about that. Grandpa was a landowner, right? Mom thought there was passive income from the property, but
Huh? I never heard anything about that.
exactly. Grandpa actually got into debt from failed investments. So when Mom inherited, she got a pile of debt, not passive income.
Oh wow. Dakey, you could have talked to me about this.
You were busy back then. I planned to ask for help if things got really bad. So, to deal with the debt, we sold off all the land and the house.
I see. So there's still debt, right?
Yeah, even now, I'm paying off the debt along with the rent for this house.
What? And she still badmouthed you, Dikey.
No wonder she's desperate to keep living here.
Now you understand, right? Without Dakey, I can't survive.
Maybe, but I don't care what happens to you anymore. We're moving out within a week. You better figure something out by then.
No, please reconsider. I can't live on just my pension. Paying off debt and rent? It's impossible.
Stop whining. Then get a job if you're that desperate.
At my age, I've never worked a day in my life.
Then stop complaining about having no money. If you hate working so much, go live off the land in some mountain.
That's impossible. I wouldn't last 3 days.
Then you'd become plant food, which is better than hurting Sakura. It's a more meaningful use of your life.
You can't be serious, Aya.
Try it if you don't believe me. We won't stop you.
Even if you get caught for trespassing, we won't do anything to help.
Even Dakey. So I really have to live alone from now on?
Grandma, you're getting what you deserve.
Take care of yourself. Now, we're going to get some Omurus.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm starving after rushing over here.
Sis, you eat a lot, so make sure you pay for your own meal.
Goodbye, Grandma. Goodbye forever.
Wait, everyone. No, how did it come to this?
Thus, my mother-in-law ended up living alone, burdened with debt after our cohabitation ended. Left alone in the house, she started selling everything and used the money to move to a new place. It was a cheap, old, one-room bungalow without a bath. She lived with minimal use of electricity, gas, and water, but still, more than half of her pension went to debt repayment. Desperate, she started working part-time at a nearby supermarket, but she got angry seeing every customer being wealthier than her and caused trouble, leading to her being fired. Repeating this pattern, she exhausted all local job opportunities and ended up sitting at the station with empty cans in front of her, spending her days in a void. As for our family, today we're at the park.
Hey, Sakura, let's play a real game of tag with everyone.
What's that? It sounds fun. Let's do it.
Haha, Hikaru really loves that game. Alright, let's play.
Real tag? Misaki, quickly, take Sakura and hide.
Huh? Hide? Aren't we going to play tag?
No, this is the game where we run from my sister. Understand? We won't survive otherwise.
Wow. Dad, that sounds super real.
It does sound serious. Wait, is it starting already?
Yes, everyone. Run quickly. She's coming.
Hikaru, don't call your mom she like that.
There's no time for that. We have to run.
Hikaru, Misaki is a lost cause. We need to survive on our own.
Oh, they've gone. Sakura, what do we do?
Mom, I'm glad. I'm your daughter, ugh.
Sakura, that's a line for after you've been caught.
Ready or not? Here I come.
Are we really playing this game like a horror movie? Since then, we have been spending our days happily and energetically. Today, we came to a nearby park with Aya and Hikaru. Usually, Sakura and Hikaru play together, but today, we all decided to join in. For some reason, it turned into a game where we all had to run away from Aya, like in a horror or panic movie. With Aya being so enthusiastic and Daiki's reaction, it seems this was a game they used to play long ago. At first, I thought it would be a light-hearted game of tag, something we hadn't done in a while. But as we kept getting chased down by Aya, one by one, our group started to get caught. Now, it was just Sakura and me left, but there was no way we could both escape. I decided to stall Aya somehow, at least giving Sakura a chance to get away. And so, while we all gave our best effort in this intense game of tag, we continued to enjoy our time together and make wonderful memories.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.